Today we are playing Victoria 3. I've spent nearly 12 plus hours on this game and I still have no clue what the hell we're supposed to be doing in this game. But I was looking through Reddit, I was looking through online, and people suggest making the greatest empire for the Japanese. Just to basically learn how to start the game. So if you are a Victoria 3 player and you've already spent countless hours on this game, or you're just starting out, then of course stay tuned. Hopefully you enjoy this playthrough, and if you do, and you know any tips that I'm going absolutely wrong at, comment down below. And yeah, leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you are new as well. I just thought it was something good to do. And yeah, let's start the game. Play without objective, I'm going to say. So yeah, we are going to, the aim is to make the greatest Japanese empire that is possible. Now, I kind of know a little bit of basics, but there is so much to this game, so much to get your head round of. So I kind of thought it was best to start recording and, you know, record the playthrough. And if you guys do see anything, then like I say, pick it up. Comment down below to help me out. There is a Japanese, or the Tokugawa Shogunate, or the Japanese as I'm going to say it as. I don't know what this one is. This is Espresso. So, basically, we have a starting army of 58. We are 12th in the world, rank-wise. So we are an unrecognised major power. So it means we have a prestige of 71. We have a GDP of 9.82 million. We're literally at 56%. Now, we have a struggling standard of living, which is not great indeed. But we do want to try and do the honourable restoration, apparently, and restoration in terms of industrializing Japan, which will be pretty good indeed. Now, I'm just going to see. I don't think I have this. I don't think I have it installed. I don't have any DLCs or anything, but I saw somebody suggest about making the private thing so you can have the choice of having it. So you can choose what they build and not build, but I don't see it. So it might not be for my DLC, because I don't have any. So, let's jump straight into it, and let's see what we got to deal with as of such. Now, if anybody who hasn't done geography, and to be fair, I kind of failed my geography, so I don't really know many countries, but I do know the majority of the popular ones. Where is goods? Let me just get that in. So Japan is here, and as you can see, it's surrounded by Russia, China, or Great Qin, as it's known, Joseon, which I believe is Korea, and yeah, and basically down here to the Philippines, and then of course America, which is surrounded by Canada, which is Hudson Bay Company, if anybody doesn't realise. United States of America, of course, Mexico, and then all the other states that the United States will go into. But we are going to be focusing in this region here. Now, the first thing that we are having a problem with is our technology. Now, we start weak in technology. Normally, some countries, like when I played Brazil, I know I had a few of these unlocked already. But as you can see, we still have some Tech 1 stuff to do. Now, it would probably be good to grab the lathe because it helps with standard of living, which I kind of worked out. Now, a few people suggest getting the agriculture, which will help because you can get soil and grow in all the farms. People suggest as well society in terms of trying to get the central archives. Now, the reason why people say get central archives first is because you get 25 taxation capacity, home fed stuff and all that, which is not really that much of a problem. But if we go down here, now the reason why they're saying it is because we have so much of a tax deficit. So we're not actually collecting much of the tax in the regions. So we're missing out on all the juicy money and the coins that we could be getting from our peasants. So that's probably why it would be worth trying to do and trying to sort out. But the only problem is it takes 11 years to research. So it's either do that or go for one of these. Now, of course, the main objective in the game, which I kind of gathered from Reddit and Google and the guides, is everyone like goes for railways early on. That seems like the aim. But the only problem is if we go into buildings and we do development. Is it development? No, it's urban. As you can see, we don't really have much of a industrialized station, or we don't have much industry. So we've got some food industries, textile mills, furniture, glassworks, and one tooling workshop. Now, we kind of need, from what I gathered, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, we need to make a lumber production, then a tooling workshop, and then an iron mill. That triangle or circle rotation is crucial early on because that funds your construction sectors, because you need wood to build, but you also need, what's that? Is that cloth? I think that is cloth. Is it cloth? Oh, I don't know. It's either cloth or something. I can't remember what that is. But mostly you need wood, and then, like I say, iron frames, you need iron and tools, which is quite good indeed. Now, we don't need tools as such for the wooden buildings, but you do need the wood. So I am going to start off, I think I am going to go for centralized archives, because we are going to need taxation capacity. Now, that does mean we are going to need paper mills. Now, do we have a paper mill? We do. And where are we? In Kanto. Okay, so where is Kanto? Aha, Kanto's here. Okay. So Kanto's not too... That's like more like the... I think the capital. Not quite sure. So the Kanto's got one building mill as of such, and it needs wood and does paper. Now, from what I gather, is when you build the, let's say, the logging camps in Kanto, that drops the wood price down, which makes the paper mill more efficient, I'm going to assume. Because that's the Japanese market, and then you've got the local prices, as you can see. And as you can see, Kanto already has a production of 103, consumption of 156. So we're actually producing less than what we need, hence why the 9% up in price. So if we build more, that would drop more, and then the paper mills will go, so on, so on. So what I am going to do is I'm going to build 5 more construction centres in Kanto. So that will help build that up. Once that's done, we'll start building the wood. So that is the ideal. Now, of course, we do have the standard of living. Now, the way we can do that is either lower the taxations, so it means more standard of living, or we, up production so they can get better stuff, which would probably be helpful. Now, we are spending 24k on fixed national expenses, which is 8k for the goods of government buildings, military wages, which I'm going to cut in a minute, and government wages, which aren't really going to happen. So I'm going to cut our military completely, pretty much. We're going to leave about 26. Now, I'm going to leave... Where are you stationed? I want the 20 that's here. Okay, so we don't want to get rid of this 20, so we want to get rid of this one. And we want to get rid of this one. So we're now just going to spend 2k on our military, which isn't too bad indeed. Now, as well as that, I want to make sure we stay healthy relations with Russia. I think I could take China on later on, but Russia, a little bit of a different story. Now, government-wise, we have the laws, as you can see. Now, we are on, where is it? I just need to see where it is. It's not this one, it's this one, here we go, Saku. So basically, we have no trade. So we can't trade outside of our country, which is bad. Now, the only reason why we can't change that really is because our landowners, or the Daimos, which they are, basically want that to stay. So we've got to try and change that, which is going to be a little bit hard. Because landowners, I gathered in this game, are very hard to change. Now, we can change that by changing the land strength in this area, in the land reform, which I want to try and aim to do early on as possible. There isn't much else I can do. No. So I am going to try and attempt to change it. So let's enact. See, now the armed forces I ain't going to be able to do anything with. Yeah, current enactment of movement is going to increase the peasant movement up. Okay, I don't understand why that's going up when they... Okay, let's cancel that then. apparently they'll go military. I'm not quite sure if that will actually happen, because they want that anyway. But we need to try and get the landowners out. But I don't really know otherwise of how to do so. Right, let's play the game. Let's unpause it. We're going free speed at the minute. Okay, samurai are no longer powerful. They are in opposition. Right, okay, so peasant movement is happening anyway. Oh, I see. So they do want this. Right. So we could try and get them out. Now, they are supported by the hammering. Okay, succession movement, that's fine. I would love to bolster them. It would be good, wouldn't it? It will, if it hits 100, it will happen with a civil war, though. Which is only going to be the only problem. I could have actually stayed, and we could probably knock them out. That'd be the only thing to do. Let's see the potential. So we do need to get, we need to get isolation off. Once that's done, so we'll just build the construction center at the moment in time. We do need to DP up and running, but we do need to try and get rid of these landowners. Now, where is it? Political movements. Oh, they're already on here, but it's just goods. There they are. Just so I can have a look. So there you go. So Daimyo is at +5, which I'm happy with. I just need to try and get one of these to start doing really well. There's nothing else I can really change. We have a monarchy, that's not too bad. Can't get a health system yet, because we haven't invented any technology. So that is the only other thing as well. Due to our technology, we're not going to be able to do much with it. Right, so now let's start. Let's get some logging camps. So we do want to build it in Kanto. So we have, I'm going to max it out. We are going to go up to 9 in total. While we're doing that. So as you can see, standard living is not too bad. It's at 9.1 current, but it is struggling. Now, we don't have any... Is that our... Oh, is our subject? Oh, okay. So we do have a subject. Now, watching a video as well on this, the guy was actually playing with Japan, and he was actually frontal expanding it, not actually had a subject. So... That's something new to me. So we can annex it. It's going down. So we might be able to do that. Where is Raku? Oh, it's that little island there. Right, okay. So that might be good to do. Annex the Izza. Right, there we go. So we are building. Not too bad. Now, can we... No, we can't do it yet. Now, the riot's gone as of such. But they are up. They are protesting because they want it changed. The only problem is, though, I don't think I can change anybody from doing this. We'll join the Sajo movement. No, we can't. We can't invite anybody yet. Now I am going to bolster. I'm going to bolster that, and I'm going to increase. What should we increase? We're going to increase services, and we're going to increase... Can't do tools. No, we do furniture. I'll leave about 400 as of such in there. So hopefully just get some more income coming in, which is not too bad. So making 40k, spending 20k, spending 18k on national expenses in terms of our construction. Right, so we are getting a log camp in. Right, so if we just let them build, and then we can build our mine. I am going to go to speed 4 now, just so we can take our time. So the main aim, I think, is going to be is try and probably go up. So once we subject that, we'll go up this way. Right, so if we try and expand upwards up the north way, then if we go through, is it Animosa, Ultra, and then Ivanki, then we could probably invade China that way. Or I'm not quite sure if we can invade them from this way. Not sure if we can. Now, I don't think we can. There's no need for incorporation. I think everything gets incorporated. So we could try and invade that way as well, but we could also do a naval invasion. That's something we can do. Like I say, if we can try and build our region up in Kanto and then hopefully expand, that would probably be the way to go. I am probably playing this all completely wrong, which is quite funny, but that's the aim of the game. We'd learn, we'd do trial and error. But no, there we go. We've got a small arms soldiers as well, which is not great. Fine art, look at that, fine art is up to 75%. We're not actually producing any. Alright, so we're still building that. I want to know if our law is back. No, not yet. When can we do this? 17 more months. Should have really done that. Alright, let's speed up. So we can't do anything else. I just keep checking, but we're not researching anything, so I don't really think there's much else I can do at the minute. Can't do any of that. We are bolstering the peasant movement though. Right, so we are getting logging camps, so I'm going to slow down now. Now, if I do the tooling workshop, they do need wood. So that should start making it more efficient. So I'm not quite sure why it's not. Oh, I see. Because they need 450 for construction. When's it probably stops? I'm going to assume that it's not going to. Not quite sure why. Where is the wood? There we go. So we've got wood here. We need to actually check. That reminds me. So I go onto the logging camps. Oh, we got our first event. Okay, radical. We don't really want that. I kind of want trade unions or industrializations. We get the industrialized people coming in. The only problem is there was no more chance of being radical. Peasant movement gets local organised over 2. That was good. We get 20 plus radicals from political movements. We'll go top one. Right, so yeah, there's no hardwood production, so there's no point us doing hardwood. Right, where's Kanto? What are we doing? Oh, we are doing that. I kind of would just prioritise softwood in Kanto. Does mean there is a shortage. Okay, so that means then we do need to change one of them. So we'll do this one. This one can have hard production, so it should hopefully mean. And we'll do Tiako as well. They can have hard production. Change the sources of that. So that means yeah, hardwood's now coming back down. Where's wood? So let's just focus on hardwood, tools, because we need that, wood, and iron. Right, and then where's the goods that I favorited? I just favorited 5 goods that I wanted, and it's not. Oh, we do have an unincorporated. Yes, let's incorporate. I've just put favourites in terms of the goods, and it's not coming up. Favourites, goods, no. Huh. Unless I do this. Ah, there we go. I had the whole goods. Right, there we go. So as you can see, wood is up 18%. It's not too bad. Right, we can now unpause this. I don't think we can build any more login in Kanto now. So what we do is we've done that. I'm now going to build the urbanization, get tooling, workshop. So we've got 2. We're going to lose earnings though. Right, I'm going to build probably 3 more of those. So I get 3 more of those, and then with the paper, we are going to need wood as well. But I am going to Do 2 more of them. There we go. All sorted. So we're just building the industrialization in Kanto, making that a little bit more stable. So when we are building there, we're not really spending too much, hopefully, into making our Japanese empire great again. Now, I don't think we can do anything available. No, we can't do any of those just yet. We don't have any free company charters anyway. Right, I don't think we can do this just yet. We're still waiting because I screwed up 8 months. Then we can try and set them off. So they are 47% in power, or they got clout anyway. So hopefully if we can change that, that would be a little bit better. Right, let's just build the tooling workshops. Just trying to build that. At least we're making a decent amount of money. But the thing is that you can actually build while in deficit. That's the aim to do so. Having money isn't really the way to go, that I can gather. Yeah, you know what? We get the pop traction. That's what I want. I want to get more people involved trying to get the land reformer. I don't think we can get any agitators just yet. No. We are growing radicals a little bit, but we are getting loyalists as well, which is good. So you want more loyalists than radicals. If you get more radicals, and of course you get more riots. Right. Yeah, nothing I can do in here. Like I say, I'm still learning the game. I'm probably doing this so inefficiently. Right, we are building supply ships. We don't have a fleet, that's fine. I'm not really worried about that too much. We're not really going to war as of such. Right, local prices. Where is wood? Yeah, so wood is in Kanto plus 8%, but oh, compared to the Japanese market price. So does it mean we are more? A newspaper for those rented the bio, but recurring people. Yeah, let's do that. I don't mind paying. Okay, so representing the petition as well has issued a formal petition to the government to pass a rigid status order. This will allow the land qualification, but we don't want to do that. Yes, let's do that. Right, so 25.2. Okay, so it's actually more expensive. But like I say, construction sector is taking 450 of it, which is probably why. Now, you could do this, get sawmills in, which will mean more tools, but mean more productivity. Let's do that. There's no point doing those. These green ones, what I gather, it removes people from jobs, which you don't want. Right, where is tools? So we have jumped up a little bit, but we are building. Yeah, there's no point doing that as of such. So we're producing, we are consuming, which is not too bad. Right, I'm hoping once the law is done, still waiting. Is it 91%? I think I can act on it now. It is at 91. Right, there you go. Tooling workshops in Kanto have been expanded. So there we go. So we're now getting cheaper tools, which is good. That's what you want. Kind of want that with the wood, but the wood isn't really. Wood is not really doing that. So it's like flatlining with it. Okay, so we're still doing that. That's fine. Now I don't think we can expand it any more here. It's going to be a little bit annoying, but that's fine. Let's Still at 91. Why are we saying no? 61% saying no. They will radicalize the landformers and the militants. Now we need something that would make the trade unions happy and the industrialization people happy. Now the only problem here is that I have none of that. Yeah, I take -5 for the authority. Yes, we have nothing of that. Okay, we have a general. We can do the opium trade. That is something we could probably do. We can probably get money from that as well, which should probably be good. Right, and also we're just reaching the half-an-hour mark. I am going to leave a little cut in here. Just want it to be like the first little episode, because then it gives you guys the opportunity, and you Victoria free players, the opportunity to help me out and give me any tips and stuff that we can probably lean into the right direction. I will probably as well have a look at, again, the guides and all that, just to see where we could probably make more progress, try and do the opium trade. I think that's probably what we'll be doing next episode, is the opium trade. And we'll try and get some more money with that, and we'll try and basically beat the British market. If we can't, you know, beat the British market with that, then, you know, what's the point being the greatest empire in the world? But I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.